Salute the flag, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Bose? Here. Mr. Esplin? Here. Mr. Giannakis? Here. Mrs. Miller? Here. Mr. Pender? Here. Mr. Panisi? Here. Mr. Sesselberg? Here. Mr. Chapman? Here. Mr. Casio?
Here.
In accordance with the terms of the Sunshine Law, adequate notice of this meeting was posted in all school buildings, the administration building, borough clerk's office, public library, green newspapers, and tabloids on January 7th, 2025. Please be advised there is no smoking on school grounds inside or outside at any time. Please silence all electronic devices. Pursuant to district policy number 0167, each state and may bear participant shall be limited to 3 minutes duration, and no participant may speak more than once at the same time.
Thank you, Mr. Gandhi. This time, I open the public hearing on proposed new employment contract for Superintendent Dr. Noreen Tansy Leashay. Any public comments on that, just that issue? Seeing none, any board member comments on just that issue? Very well. Roll call, please, at this time.
Mr. Bose?
This is voting on a contract?
Yes, sir.
Abstaining, conflicted board member.
Mr. Esplin?
Approved?
Mr. Giannakis?
Abstain.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Chapman?
Yes.
Mr. Casio?
I have to abstain. Very good. Next is superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mr. Casio.
Sorry, boys and girls, I'm going to celebrate with the softball team. Enjoy. Have a good night, everybody.
This evening, we are wishing some of our longtime South Plainfield School District family members best wishes on their retirement. Over the years, these dedicated educators have served as teachers, paraprofessionals, bus drivers, transportation aides, administrative assistants, supervisors, directors, principals, and mentors to both our students and their colleagues. Our district would like to take a few moments to play a video acknowledging their many years of dedication and hard work. So we're just going to take a moment to play the video. Rudy?
Good evening. I wanted to take a few moments to wish a happy retirement to everyone's favorite, Mr. Sam Fiera. Sam joined our team 7 years ago, first as our Director of Guidance and most recently as Principal of Roosevelt Elementary School, and the time has flown by. Now, if you know Sam, you know he is a presence to be reckoned with. He is vivacious, funny, fair, and welcoming. He has been a beloved member of the South Plainfield School District family, loved by all who've worked with him. All through COVID, you would see Sam on our televised updates, making people feel comfortable during a very uncomfortable time. You might see Sam on one of his guidance department infomercials on Tiger TV, or as an MC for more events and assemblies than I can count. When we started to hear rumblings around the district about Sam thinking about retirement, we all hoped it wasn't true, for our own sake. Seeing him every day has always been a joy. Even when he was upset, he always came across with a bit of humor. Sam was able to cut any tension in the room with laughter. He addressed difficult situations with compassion and understanding, while ensuring he was always doing what was best for the students. Over the past few years, as teacher recruitment was tough, we knew we had our own search firm in Sam Fiera. He would try to fill open spots by any means possible, recalling teachers who had accepted other positions, letting them know what they were missing by not working for him. He would do anything to get the job done. I know the faculty and parents of Roosevelt Elementary are sad to see him leave. Sam has made such an impact on the community, opening the doors for programs and special day events. I would often see the Roosevelt School parking lot filling up for some special event and just knew Sam had planned something wonderful that students and families would love. I asked the faculty of Roosevelt to send me one word to describe Sam Fiera. Here are just some of the words his faculty and staff used to describe him: kind, jolly, outgoing, understanding, passionate, animated, spectacular, helpful, funny, approachable, authentic, personable, and so many other positives, way too many to list. Sam, if that doesn't say how much you are loved and admired, I can't imagine what will. On a personal note, Sam, I will miss you as a colleague and a friend. You have completed almost 29 years in education and 7 years here with me. You and your wife, Debbie, deserve a long and happy retirement. Sam, I wish you nothing but the best, health and happiness in your retirement. Good luck, and don't forget us while you're enjoying the sunshine in Florida.
Good evening, everyone. It's my honor to speak to you tonight regarding Mrs. Joanne Ryan, who retired from the South Plainfield School District in January 2025. I want to take you back to approximately May of 2018, which is the first time that I met Joanne. I had just been hired for this position, hadn't actually started in the district yet, but I was given a list of people to interview for the supervisor of special services position. Obviously, that's where I met Joanne, and that's where our journey together began. So it's been a great ride for the last 6.5 years, from 2018 until through December of 2024. Joanne has had a significant impact on helping to expand and build new programs based on individual student needs, always with the student and their needs and their strengths and weaknesses in mind. And she was very thoughtful in how she went about and supporting the district in creating and expanding those programs. Joanne also made every teacher, paraprofessional, and staff member that she came into contact with seen and heard. That was, a mission that she had, and somehow she magically made it to all of the buildings in the district pretty much every week. Spoke to administrators, talked with staff, and really gathered information that we would discuss in order to move the district and things forward in a positive and meaningful way. The two of us spent countless hours together. Yes, planning, staffing, updating programs, also talking about family, laughing together, talking about all of the positives and negatives that were going on with us. In fact, Joanne used to tell me that I remind her of her father. She'd ask me one question, expecting to get one answer, and I would give her at least 5 different answers to the question. And then we'd have to go through all the answers, and we'd have to select the best answer. And she just kept reminding me, I just wanted one answer. And, that's an example of, the two of us working together. We really balanced each other out. Joanne came with many, many years as a classroom teacher, special education teacher. And we really, had a nice balance and give and take, and we brought different things to the district in a very positive way. Also, Joanne and I both had the opportunity to be the directors of our preschool program when the preschool expansion program started in the district. I spent a lot of time ordering furniture. Joanne spent countless hours working with staff on curriculum. Her office was over in the Riley Annex. She spent a large amount of time with oversight in the building, mentoring staff, answering questions, and really pointing our preschool program in the direction that it needed to go in. Joanne also, since retiring, has become a first-time grandma and has been spending many, many hours and a lot of time being a grandma and supporting her family. She's also had the opportunity to do some traveling, and I think she's just enjoying what retirement has brought to her. So Joanne, I just want to end with this and wish you well in your retirement. As you retire, may you always find new roads to travel, new horizons to explore, and new dreams to call your own. Joanne, you are really missed here, and I hope you continue to enjoy retirement, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Good evening, Dr. Tanzi, Ms. Meliska, Board of Education members, and all in attendance this evening. My name is John Fiscolo, and I proudly serve as principal at South Plainfield High School. Before I speak about the retirees from the high school itself, I'd like to take a moment to congratulate and thank all of our retirees this evening for their years of service and the incredible legacy that they have left on our students, school, district, and community. Now for the retirees at South Plainfield High School, my first that I'm going to recognize this evening is Dr. Melissa Bauman. Dr. Bauman has been a mainstay of our counseling department here at the high school and has been a pillar of our high school community since her first arriving here to South Plainfield. Few people have that inherent gift of true empathy, the true care towards a student's well-being and putting the needs of a student before anything else. Dr. Bauman in her time here was a fierce advocate for all of her students and has a way of showing kindness and compassion like no other person I've personally encountered in my entire life. Students and staff were naturally just gravitating towards her, and there's no possible way for us to ever quantify the actual impact she had in the lives of countless students and staff on both the long and short term. On behalf of the SPHS students, staff, alumni, and as a member of the community, I want to thank Dr. Bauman for her time with us, and I hope she's enjoying her retirement and all the fruits of life that come along with it. Our next retiree is Ms. Donna Helgeson. Mrs. Helgeson has been a mainstay in our school community for as long as I can remember. In her time here, she served in multiple roles as a duty aide, a paraprofessional, and finally as a secretary in the main office at South Plainfield High School. As building principal, your secretaries are the people who you're working in your day out with. Donna was outstanding in her role as a secretary in the main office. Donna, I have never known a more sweet, hardworking, and fun-loving person than you. You just simply light up a room when you come in, and your laugh I will never forget. It is infectious. When I get to make you laugh, it lights up the entire room and everyone in it. It is impossible to be in a bad mood when you're in a good mood, especially when you're laughing. And the couple times I really got you pretty good, that was a lot of fun. Although we are so happy for Donna as she moves on to the next phase of life, we want to sincerely thank her for all that she has done and helped making this a more efficiently run building, for the countless hours she put in working with her students and staff, and just how much we miss her and her presence over at the high school. Our next retiree is paraprofessional Miss Susan Hill. Now, Mrs. Hill, in her time throughout the district, has moved in a couple different schools and worked with a bunch of different people, and she's been merely just a team player in all aspects of the word. I know Mrs. Hill is a paraprofessional over at the high school, and it's been an amazing working relationship I've had with her as her time here. She makes incredible bonds with her students, as well as any staff member she works with. Any situation we'd ever put her in, she's done an outstanding job with. It's actually a double-edged sword with someone who's as great as Mrs. Hill, because we can put her anywhere and she does an amazing job. And we know that if we need someone in a special situation, we could put her there. But at the same time, she does such a great job in what she's doing, we don't want to move her. So it's a really great person to have, and we love to have more people like her. Mrs. Hill, in reflection of your time and working with us, I hope you're able to cherish the bonds that you formed with both students and staff throughout your time here, and remember the impact that you had on countless students, teachers, and community members. Our final retiree for this evening is Mrs. Monica Lehman. We've been so fortunate to have Mrs. Lehman with us as a teacher and member of our school community, as an alumni, and a school record holder in the 5K. Now, she is so humble and with her many accomplishments, but it's important to remember she has been such a mainstay of our community, both as a teacher, a staff member, and as alumni. At the high school, she taught science and is specialized in chemistry and AP chemistry in her time here. She's a true professional in all aspects of the word. If you were to show up at the high school and you wanted to see an exemplary run classroom, one of the first names that would come to my mind is Mrs. Lehman, and I would send you upstairs to the science labs and tell you to take a peek in the classroom and observe everything that goes on there, and you would see consistently the best practices you can see. You'd see active students, and you would actually be learning chemistry even if you didn't realize it was going on there at that time. She pushes students to their maximum potential, and she sets them on paths, not only in the sciences, but in life, because the lessons that they learn in her class are not only applicable to the classes that she taught, but to all classes in general. They come out better students after working with Mrs. Lehman. We could not have been more fortunate to have Mrs. Lehman with us, and I want to thank her for all that she's done for the school as a teacher, alumni, and a member of our community. In closing, again, I would like to thank and congratulate all of our retirees this evening for their time and service to our community, and wish them all the best in the future. Go Tigers!
Good evening. I'm Kevin McCann, principal of Grant School. I want to start by congratulating all of tonight's retirees. It is both an honor and a privilege to recognize the incredible contributions of Kathy Pompilio as she retires. Her dedication, compassion, and commitment to our students and school community have made a lasting impact, and she truly will be missed. I also had the privilege of coaching her two outstanding sons, an experience that further reflects the values and strength of character she instilled at home and brought to our school each day. We are grateful for all she has given to Grant School and wish her nothing but happiness and fulfillment in the next chapter of life. Enjoy, and congratulations, Mrs. Pompilio.
Good evening. I am Shannon Colucci, principal of Franklin Elementary School. Tonight we celebrate the retirement of Amy Rastelli, who was a part of the Franklin School community for nearly a decade. Mrs. Rastelli started with the South Plainfield School District in September 2017 as a before and after care aide. About a year later, before getting hired as a part-time paraprofessional, Mrs. Rastelli worked in the district as a substitute duty aide. In 2020, Mrs. Rastelli became a full-time paraprofessional at Franklin School, where she dedicated her time to our general and special education programs, including pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, fourth grade, Project Inspire, and STEP. As a paraprofessional, Mrs. Rastelli brought patience, dedication, and genuine care to every classroom and interaction. Whether offering quiet encouragement or stepping in to support students and staff, she made a lasting impact, often in ways that cannot be measured but will never be forgotten. Her most recent first grade students still speak fondly of how she made them feel better about their work and helped them do hard things. She even created custom bingo cards for class parties, adding that thoughtful, fun touch that students love. Mrs. Rastelli consistently treated every student with the utmost kindness and respect. Now, after 8 years of service and care, Mrs. Rastelli has stepped into a new chapter, one filled with family, special moments, and adventures. Retirement brings a chance for her to soak it all in and enjoy life outside these Franklin walls. Thank you, Mrs. Rastelli, for your years of service. We wish you all the best as you enjoy family gatherings, explore new places, and create wonderful memories yet to come. Congratulations and happy retirement. And to all the South Plainfield retirees, best wishes as you move forward into the next chapter of your lives. Thank you.
Sue Madrico has been an unwavering beacon of light in our youngest classrooms. She hasn't just taught the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. She's nurtured curiosity, sparked imagination, and laid the foundation for the love of learning of countless children. For many years, Ms. Patrico's classroom has echoed with laughter and learning. Thank you, Sue, for all of the tiny hands you have guided, the tears you have dried, and the joyful discoveries that you have witnessed. Every giggle, every triumphant block tower, every wobbly first step across the classroom has been a testament to your dedication. Ms. Patrico, your classroom has always been a place of wonder and warmth. You've had a magical way of making every child feel seen, heard, and valued. Your patience, your creativity, and your boundless energy have touched not only the children, but also the families who have had the privilege of working alongside you. While we will deeply miss your presence in our hallways and classrooms, we are incredibly excited for you as you embark on your new chapter. May your retirement be filled with all of the joy, relaxation, and new adventures you so richly deserve. Congratulations, Sue, on your retirement. We will miss you here in the preschool program.
Good evening, everyone. This is Lisa Cook, the Transportation Supervisor, and tonight we have the privilege of honoring 5 retirees from the Transportation Department. Joanna Costco, who was the Assistant Supervisor, April Salerno, who was a driver, Lisa Rosio, who was a driver, Fausto Palacios, who was a driver, and Jennifer Ola, who was a bus aide. We'd like to say congratulations to all and enjoy your retirement.
All right, as Dr. Tanky said, I'll read the names, and if you're present, we'd love for you to come up and shake hands. Dr. Melissa Bauman. Magnuson.
That's right.
I need a stool.
There's usually one back here for the students. All right, Mr. Sam Vieira.
You don't need a stool out there.
I don't know, I just got that.
Ready for the all right. Get in the middle.
She's very strict here.
I am.
Very strict.
Dr. Lehman? Dr. Lehman? Hi, sorry, I'm sorry. Kathy Ronzilio? Amy Rostelli? Suzanne Patrico? Joanne Acosta? Jennifer Ola? Vasco Palacios? Lisa Roseo? Is this my reading? Joanne Ryan? And April Salerno.
Congratulations again to all of our retirees, and thank you for everything you've done for our district and our students. All right, this evening, we have our student representative, Brody Rinaldi. This is Brody's second time visiting us here on the dais. Brody serves as the freshman class president, as well as being a member of both our boys soccer and winter track program, and a member of the Jersey and History Club. Brody, when you're ready.
Good evening, Dr. Tanzi, Ms. Meliska, and all members of the Board of Education. My name is Brody Rinaldi. I'm the freshman class president. I was recently re-elected as class president for the upcoming 2025-2026 school year. I participate in sports teams like soccer, track, and I'm a member of the Jersey History Club, Vespa Club America. Also, before beginning, I would like to say a special thank you to all the retirees for their hard work and dedication that they put into this community. So, final exams began on Monday, June 9th, and continued Wednesday, June 11th through Friday, June 13th. Seniors picked up their yearbooks after school Monday, after school today, and tomorrow any underclassmen can pick them up after school. Prom was held on June 5th at the Marigold in Somerset from 6 to 10 p.m. All the seniors had a very special time. All the seniors also picked up their cap and gowns and other important items such as tickets for graduation this past Monday. The building administration, in collaboration with the seniors, have also set up senior walkthroughs of the respective elementary schools in the coming days. So thank you to all the elementary principals for opening the doors for our seniors one last time. All information was emailed to the seniors and their families. The senior class will also have their annual picnic on Monday, June 16th, following their school graduation practice, prior to their field graduation practice on June 17th. The senior class will be having a graduation kickoff where a food truck will be serving breakfast to them. Seniors are reminded to continue to check their school emails for important information concerning graduation. Graduation will be held Wednesday, June 18th at 10 a.m. on Jones Field. The day of service was a huge success here at the high school. We had many events planned for the day of service, such as breakfast with the senior citizens and musical performances for them as well. Charity cornhole, charity color run, a walkathon, campus/town cleanups, a beautification project at the recycling center, as well as in-class service-based activities. The day of service was held on Friday, May 30th, and our school altogether raised over $2,500 for the following charities. $1,531 for Kyle's crew, $396 for Marissa Tafaro Foundation, $431 for the Tunnels to Tower Foundation, and $251 for the Jersey Girls Animal Rescue. The walkathon event had students bring in canned foods and other non-perishable items to be donated, which was also very successful. Today also the food was donated and dropped off at the senior center. During the day of service, senior citizens enjoyed breakfast and music hosted by the music department of National Honor Society. The seniors enjoyed a very special moment and interacting with students. The cafe was open later in the afternoon for our town first responders and distinct custodians for lunch. The class of 2026 will be in the building to take their senior pictures June 23rd through July 1st. Emails have been sent to students and parents to schedule an appointment. The junior class of 2020. The pep rally was held on May 20th. All the classes came together throughout the year to compete in a series of competitions, as well as to honor all of the senior athletes of each sport. And even for some clubs to show what they've been doing. This most recent pep rally, the robotics club, showed off a robot that they've been working on for the past couple months and what they were able to program it to do. The last pep rally of the school year was recently held, and the class of 2026 came out on top, receiving first place out of all of the classes in this series of competitions. They were able to receive $500, which was put towards their class funds. Last night was our annual Senior Letter Winners Dinner, sponsored by the Athletic Booster Club at the Pines Manor. It was an outstanding event to honor our senior athletes. The varsity baseball and softball teams both won the NJSIAA section championships this past week. We congratulate both teams and their hard work. Congratulations to Evan Brown and Mackenzie Harris for qualifying for the NJSIAA Meet of Champions, where they both competed incredibly well. Mackenzie Harris, who took first place at the sectional championships, and then seventh place in the state at the group championships, breaking her own school record in the process. Evan Brown received all Greater Middlesex Conference, all Red Division, and at the sectional state championship, he received first place and then qualified for the Group 3 North 2 state championship and received sixth place. He is currently NJ Top 20. Dylan Corrales received all Red Division, as well as he came first at the sectional championship, making it the state sectional championship, where he then moved on to compete at the group championship. Many other individuals on the track team were able to complete extremely well and proceeded on to the state championship, which was held here in South Plainfield at Jops Field. The golf team played well throughout the season, and some players placed very well at the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament. The boys tennis team had an extremely well season, going 9-4. They made it to the first round of the North Jersey Section 2 Group 2 NJSIAA tournament. During the spring season, all sports teams worked extremely hard and it truly showed off. I appreciate all your time and would like to thank you all for this opportunity to inform you on all the successful achievements and events here at the high school this past month. Thank you.
Let me just piggyback on that for the day of service. We had so many wonderful charities that our students supported throughout the district, and I just would like to acknowledge that the SPEA also donated to all 8 of the buildings a total of $2,000 to be split through whichever charity they would like. If you'd like to see what charities were supported, that's all available on our website under the Day of Service tab. I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Cassio for a moment. He has something important to read.
Yes, thanks for giving me the heads up, and I left my reading glasses in the car, but I'm
Where am I?
gonna give it a shot.
You want mine?
I'm good. Thank you for the font 12. Whereas Catherine Pfeiffer, Maria Fischetti, Sophia Watable, London Thomas, and Brody Rinaldi have served with distinction on the South Plainfield Board of Education, and whereas through their leadership, the South Plainfield Board of Education has gained fresh insights into student concerns, student priorities, and what is on the mind of young people in the community. And whereas they have further contributed to the community by serving as a valuable spokesperson, sharing the student perspective at board meetings. And whereas Catherine Pfeiffer, Maria Fischetti, Sophia Watable, London Thomas, and Brody Rinaldi exemplary commitment to fellow students and the school district has promoted clear communication between the board, district administration, and student body. And whereas Catherine Pfeiffer, Maria Fischetti, Sophia Watable, London Thomas, and Brody Rinaldi have maintained professional decorum at board meetings, shown respect to board members, and strive to learn proper etiquette of serving on a school board, and whereas they have demonstrated a commitment to advancing the education of all students without neglecting their own responsibility to strive for success in the classroom. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the South Plainfield Board of Education recognizes Catherine Pfeiffer, Maria Fischetti, Sophia Vitale, London Thomas, Brody Rinaldi's dedication and commitment to advancing the educational opportunity and open communication between the board, district administrators, and student body. And be it further resolved that the members of the South Plainfield Board of Education extend their sincere appreciation to Catherine, Maria, Sophia, London, and Brody for their dedicated service on the South Plainfield Board of Education. And be it resolved that the members of the South Plainfield Board of Education extend their best wishes to Catherine, Maria, Sophia, London, and Brody in all their future endeavors. Thank you.
All you've done. You did a great job. Can I ask Mr. Fuscolo to come on up to the podium for our seal of biliteracy? Our final presentation this evening will be given by Mr. Fuscolo as he presents the certificate to the students who have earned the seal of biliteracy from the state of New Jersey.
Thank you, Dr. Thank you, Dr. Tanzi and members of the Board of Education. The New Jersey State Seal of Biliteracy is an award that recognizes students who are proficient in at least one language in addition to English. Not only will the Department of Education recognize this accomplishment with a certificate, but also with a seal that will be embossed on the students' transcripts. The state will release the certificates in June, so I have them now. But we're here tonight to recognize them and hand in those certificates to them. So I also, while doing so, want to extend my gratitude and appreciation for all of our world language teachers and ESL teachers for helping our students along the way. And if you're in attendance and I call your name, please come forward to receive your certificate. Alexis Altamarina, Ariel Catalanani, Kai Ko, Jasmine Guzman, Carla Correas, Tiffany Melgar, Betsy Morales, Giselle Pineda, Jasmine Portillo, Natalia Quinchia Guerrero, Sarah Sencher,
Congratulations. Hold on, we're just going to shake your hand and then we're just going to take a stand this way.
Erin Valdez, and Silviana Valdez.
Congratulations. I'm going to shake your hand. And I'm going to ask you to stand over here so we can get a picture. Mr. Fuscolo.
And crouch down.
No, you're ahead.
Thank you again for recognizing our students and everything this evening. Thank you.
The languages
I just have a couple of other quick reminders for those that are in the audience and those that will be watching from home. All of our graduates should have already picked up their cap and gown. If they haven't, you need to reach out to Mrs. Gustafson in the main office of the high school. As of right now, weather permitting, and the weather app says we should be okay for graduation on Wednesday, sunny and the high of 85. The high school graduation ceremony is scheduled for June 18th at 10 a.m. at Joe's Field. There are more than enough seats for any outside ceremony at the field. If something were to change, however, Please keep in mind that the ceremony will then move inside. It'll take place in the high school gym with 6 tickets provided to each graduate for the gymnasium seating and 3 additional tickets provided for the simulcast that'll happen in the auditorium. We also have our middle school promotional ceremony, which will be held on Tuesday, June 17th, again at 10 a.m. That is scheduled for outside at the middle school field. Keep in mind, as of right now, the weather says it's going to be great as well. So our ceremony is planned outside. If something does change and we have to make a change to the inside, that's a little bit different. Right now, you're given 4 tickets to attend the middle school promotion outside. If it has to move inside, we only have the capacity to allow 2 people into the ceremony. So if that happens, the tickets for the middle school promotion will be handed out tomorrow. So if you have a middle schooler, please check that you receive the tickets when they get home. And a reminder, even though school has not ended yet for summer break, our summer assignments are already posted up on the website so that the students might want to get a jump on that if they want to over the summer. They can go ahead and take care of that. Any other information that you will need in regards to our summer programs that are running is also up on our website, so please check that if you have a student who is participating in either the Title I program, credit recovery, or our enrichment program. And I wish you all a very, very happy break.
Thank you, Doctor. At this time, any board member comments on the presentations at all? Bill?
Yes, thank you, Brody, and the whole team of everybody came and kept us surprised of what's happening in the high school. And we'll probably see you next year. Also, congratulations to all those students with the biliteracy program. And it's very, in the world today, it's the more language you can use, it just helps in careers. And congratulations and good luck to everyone who retired. Whether you're here or not. Sam, you're a great opening act. We're going to miss you. We're going to miss everybody, but the contributions of all of you are appreciated, and you will be missed in this district, and thank you for all your help.
Sharon?
Congratulations to all of our retirees. We are truly grateful and thank you for all your years of service, hard work, knowledge, inspiration, mentorship, kindness, and everything else you have done for the children of South Plainfield. As you begin the next chapter of your lives, I hope all of you have an enjoyable, fun, relaxing, and healthy retirement. You all truly deserve it. Also, thank you to Brody for giving us the high school update. It was very informative, and we really appreciate hearing everything that is happening around the high school. Thank you also to all of our student representatives from this year. You all did an exceptional job providing us with high school updates. I wish you all an enjoyable summer. And to our seniors, I wish you much success in your future endeavors. Our day of service was inspirational and successful as all our students and staff raised money through various fundraisers, all of which was donated to various charities of the individual school's choice. I want to thank Dr. Noreen Tanzi for her insightful and imaginative idea she had 3 years ago to implement our day of service and all of our hard work to actually execute it. I want to thank everyone involved who helped make this event a success. All of you helped to instill in our students what it means to give back and help others. And just want to also congratulate all our students who received the seal of biliteracy. This is an accomplishment to be very, very proud of.
Thank you. Anybody else? Devon?
I'll be quick. Great report, Brody. Thank you for keeping us well informed, and congratulations on your re-election. That means you'll definitely be back next year, so we're excited to have you. And all of the student reps, thank you for your services and just coming and keeping us well informed. To all of our students that received the seal of biliteracy, again, that's an incredible accomplishment. So be proud of yourselves, because we are truly proud of you. And to all of our retirees, Sam, Mrs. Helgeson, Dr. Bauman, thank you. Those are the ones that are in the audience, and all of those that are retiring. Thank you for all of your years of service that you put into the district. You've made the experience better for everyone involved. I just want to say, Dr. Bauman specifically, I wasn't one of your students, but you welcomed me like I was one of your students. You went above and beyond to make your space welcoming to everyone. And so that's something that that just speaks to the work that all of our staff go above and beyond to make sure that all of our students feel like they belong in this space. So again, enjoy your retirement and don't be strangers.
Thank you. Anybody else? Go ahead, Jim.
I really just want to piggyback on what everybody just said. I mean, congratulations on that Seal by Literacy. Fantastic accomplishment. You should be really proud of yourself. Our 10th board members over here on the end, they do a fantastic job. Like I said, we'll see you next year, I'm sure. Congratulations to all the retirees. I mean, we've hands down got the best faculty in the state. We are phenomenal. But I would be remiss not to mention Sam one last time. Sam, you have been, for the really relatively short time you've been here, it's felt like you've been here forever. You're part of the fabric of this district, and you have done such a tremendous job, and you will be greatly missed, and I just wanted to say it. So congrats to everyone, and thank you, Sam.
Anybody else?
Can I do one?
Go ahead, Sharon.
Before everybody leaves, I just would like to congratulate our own Devon Pender on graduating and receiving his master's degree from the University of Maryland.
Anybody else? I guess I'm up. Brody, I apologize for calling you your brother's name earlier. Aiden is his older brother. Retirees, congratulations. You, those that are in the audience, I personally, I thank you for what you've done for my children over the years, and I wish you best of luck, and I'm jealous. Thank you. Enjoy. All right. At this time, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, so anybody who wants to get out of here, please run. I call this meeting back to order. All right. Any public comments on agenda items only? Seeing none. Resolution to approve of prior board minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none? Roll call, please.
Mr. Both?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Abstain.
Mr. Casio?
Yes. Curriculum and student activities. So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Both?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yep.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Casio?
Yes. We are on policy.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Both?
Yes.
Mr. Espino?
Yes.
Oh, not here. Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Casio?
Yes. Personnel.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Yeah. Yes, yes, sir.
Just want to
They're all blinking.
Oh, that one's still on probably. I got it.
The AB guy.
I'll run.
There we go.
There we go. Just want to congratulate Jamie for, I was excited when I saw your name on the agenda. Couldn't be a better pick. I know you're going to do a great job, and I'm just excited for you. Congratulations.
Anybody else? Yes, Sharon.
Congratulations, Jamie, on your position of Director of Pupil Services. Jamie's been a guidance counselor in our district for 8 years. I thought it was longer, but her father said no, 8 years. But you are very deserving of this position, and I wish you best of luck in your new position. I know you'll be highly successful.
Anybody else? Roll call, please.
Mr. Both?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes, abstain on C1.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Casio?
Yes, abstain on any family members.
Yeah, same with me for the reason.
All right, down to finance.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Vogt?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Casio?
Yes. Any public comments on anything, any matter? Yes, ma'am. Please state your name and address, please.
Just press the button.
Hit the button.
My name is Nancy Maldonado. I live here in South Plainfield. I'm the parent of a special needs child, and that's one of the items that I would like to address tonight. The major issue that I have is this district being so disrespectful to us parents of special needs children when it comes to an IEP meeting. When we come to request meetings, we are ignored, okay? And that is, needless to say, almost like a slap in the face, if I want to put it mildly. I can tell you that I'm not the only parent in this school district that is disappointed on the South Plainfield Board of Education. And the fact of how you teach our children, of how you treat us parents, because you feel just because you have, or the teachers have an education certificate, whatever, you know, we're ignorant, okay? I'm sorry, but we're not. Because from the time our children were diagnosed with whatever it is that they have, we have gone heads in to learn everything about it and to find out how we can help our children. But when this school district ignores us and basically flat out tells us, no, you can't have an IEP, or yes, we're gonna have the annual IEP, but guess what? At the meeting, there's no annual IEP for you to see, for you to even browse through it. You'll get it a couple days later. And then when you say, can I please have an IEP meeting so that I can finally ask my questions because, oh, finally I got the IEP. No. When I ask to see what the behavioral plan is, oh, it's in the IEP. Well, guess what? It's not in the IEP. Okay? And when you ask again, year after year after year, how do you think it makes a parent of a special needs child feel? Again, we're ignored at every point. We have to put writing, everything. We send letters to the director. Again, I sent a letter for another IEP. Hasn't responded. The one I requested at the beginning of the school year, I got denied. Okay? The repeat of the same level again and again for my child's education, that's a slap. So you mean to tell me that you're gonna take my child from the time he was elementary school all the way through 8th grade, and you're gonna teach him 2nd, 3rd grade material for all those years? So, you tell me, what's the value of my child? How does this school district values my child? It doesn't value my child, because as far as this school district is concerned, you wrote off my child. So how is my child supposed to earn a living in the future and be able to provide for himself? No. The parents, we parents have to step in and we have to provide for them for the rest of their lives. Why? Because this school district failed them. And failed them in every single way. Maybe the other parents are not here tonight because they're at home right now dealing with their children. Okay? Because you know what? It's not easy.
Ma'am, I'm going to interject. First we're hearing of this, I'm hearing of it. I can reassure you that someone from the district will reach out to you tomorrow to discuss this matter. The board does not get involved with student-related matters or their IEPs.
No, I just want to make you aware.
That's fine, but I can assure you, Doctor, you will reach out to Ms. Maldonado tomorrow?
I will reach out to you tomorrow and take the specifics of what you're talking about, and I will personally speak with the director, find out what happened.
I have taken this up other levels, even to the county board, okay? They have contacted him. He has basically done nothing, okay? I have already contacted the state. I've even contacted the governor of the state, okay? I have also contacted the military, because guess what? My husband was in the military for 23 years, yet his son cannot get a quality education in the school district where we have lived for the last 23 years.
At this point, Dr. Leshak said she'll reach out to you tomorrow to discuss it.
Okay.
Because that's where it would be addressed properly, it's through the chain of command. Again, the board is not privy to that information.
Okay.
That's the person you speak to tomorrow.
Can I just say one more thing?
Sure.
Okay? The next thing that I want to say is, you guys need to look at the middle school where children are getting naked. Or other children are pulling other kids' pants off in special needs classes. Okay? Because that's not acceptable. Okay? I have a close friend who's not a very happy camper. Okay? And I want to make you aware of it, but I want to do it in this setting.
Thank you, I
okay?
appreciate it.
All right? The last thing that I would like
Ms.
to say.
Maldonado, you're only allowed 2 minutes. We have other people that need 3 minutes. Other people need to speak. You reach the topic, okay? And we'll have it addressed tomorrow with you, okay?
I will
Before you
reach
leave,
out to you. I will reach
before
out to
you
you.
have her number? Before
I
you-
have her name now.
Okay.
I know.
Thank you, Ms.
I
Maldonado.
will call you first thing in the morning.
Is this where the board approves for me to get my refund for my child graduating last year, where I've been trying to get that money now for the whole year?
Again, Dr. Leshak will discuss, Tanzi will discuss this with you tomorrow. We have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about a senior who graduates out of high school
I
here.
understand, but you're
And they have
in
money
the wrong
sitting in
venue.
their
right
lunch
now.
box.
You're in the wrong venue.
Okay, no
Okay.
problem. I'm just walking out because
No,
I'm
she will
wasting my
address
time.
it.
No, you
She
don't
will
know about
address it with you
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna deal with the state.
Very
Because
good.
this is a waste of my time here.
Any other comments? Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay. I don't want to take up too much of your time. My name is Peter Harrison. I live on 1591 Pershing Place. Long story short, we tried to get our son into preschool, the lottery. My wife and I have been residents here for the last 7 years. We were told that we did not upload a deed to the house. Now, when my wife and I reviewed the information that was there, then we were told, my son's not in the lottery because you guys didn't upload the deed to the house. So that's what somebody said. Anybody could just say, oh, we never got it. Fine, you never got it. So be transparent about it. We ask that you send some kind of screenshot or something that you guys see on the administration end that says clear beyond a fraction, shadow of a doubt or whatever, that oh, you guys didn't send it in. We'll walk away. But the fact that somebody just says, oh, well, we never got it when we know that we turned it in is BS. And I'm here, okay, just like that other resident was here, because that's something that needs to be made known. People need to be made known about that. And when you try to log in, it conveniently just says, oh, well, it doesn't show you what was logged, what was sent in. Just, all I'm trying to say is just be transparent about it, that's all. Send my wife and I a screenshot or reference number or confirmation number that says definitively that you guys did not upload the document. That's what I wanted to bring here to your attention tonight, so that other residents who may have gone through that, who may feel alone, know that they're not alone. Now, thankfully, my son got in somewhere else around here, but that's not the issue. I'm here on principle alone. I don't even have to be here. I'm here to make that known. That's all I have, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Anybody else? Scott?
Hello, Scott Miller, live at 19 Bates Drive. I just came here today for two things. First thing, middle school had their 8th grade dance on Monday. Went over well. We had almost 200 kids come this year, more than last year. We just, as a board, wanted to come forward and thank you for letting us operate the school. Allowing us to be the student support center that we are with the staff. To let you know that Mrs. Murray could not be a better partner with the PTO. She shares everything we send her, from the smallest little flyer to the biggest funders that we're doing. And with that, we were able to put on a very successful dance for the 8th graders coming up in here to high school next year. So with that, we want to thank you. The other thing I wanted to say was, in about 2 weeks, my partner in crime over here, we're starting up our summer drama program, and we want to thank you once again for allowing us to use the facility here to put on another great show. We're doing Newsies come August. And we hope that everybody sitting here, everybody sitting home, all of you up here come out and see. It's basically the entire Grant School, middle school and high school drama kids. We had, what was it, Bill, the most we've had audition in 5 years, with 61 kids come out to come play with us this summer. So we just want to thank you for the use of the facilities, and we're going to put on one heck of a show for us all. Thank you. Thank you.
August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Bell. Anybody else? Ms. Calpetro?
Good evening, my name is Jim Calpetro. I live in Harris, South Plainfield. Most of you know me. My son graduated in 2015. We lost my daughter in 2014-15. She graduated in 2019. Came here to last week to do her scholarship. Snuck upstairs to take a look at the memorial that her class of 2019 did. Lo and behold, nothing's there. I'm sitting there going, what happened? I saw Sharon, gave her a little earful, she took it, as usual. And I found out that, you know, according to Mr. Pascola, who was been very helpful in this, that the lockers were changed. Okay, I'm glad they finally got some new lockers, about time. But in that regards, when they were removing the lockers, some of the memorials or some of the murals were damaged, and they had to be removed. And it was decided that all of the murals would be removed. That's understandable, out with the old, in with the new. But I'm sitting here today as a father of a lost child. The memorial of 2019, class of 2019, wasn't a mural, it was a memorial for not one, two students lost for that graduating class. Both my daughter and a young lady by the name of Annalise, who was killed in a fire, I believe it was during their 5th grade class or in their middle school time. I also look back and noticed that the 2015 class, who also lost a child, a young man, Salim, passed away in August, right before his senior year. There was also a memorial for them, or excuse me, that young man. And I see white walls now. Mr. Pascola I talked to at the scholarship presentation, he told me exactly why about that. He was kind enough to call me today. And, say, Jen, this is what's going on, this is what I have planned, about putting up some memorials on the website, about putting up something here in the resource room for other students to look at in regards to the memorials that we see for the students that passed while in the school system. I'm not talking ones who passed after they graduated, things like that. To me, that's not enough. These students, these young people, young men and young ladies, took the time, the effort to create something that was done to memorialize people they lost. They showed empathy, they showed sympathy, they showed emotion in these. I mean, the picture, the memorial for my daughter, it was a tree with 2 butterflies attached to it. And it was a beautiful piece of art. It's now somewhere in a dump. I do know that pictures were taken. I understand they were professionally done. What I'd like to know is, what's the board going to do? There are blank walls here, folks. They're white. Looks like we're walking in a prison. We have the opportunity. You have a Hall of Fame right in when you walk in. You're honoring the people that were a great part of this community. You've lost students that could have been and were a great part of this community. We don't know what they could have been. We know what they were. So what I'm asking you is, what would you people do? Is there a thought in your mind about, hey, let's take a wall. We have these beautiful pictures. Let's present them. Let's make something for the students that we've lost. And in case, I also know another one passed away 2 years ago they were unable to make a memorial to him. Why? Not because the class had already done. He passed away while he was in his senior year. We need to do something, folks. We're doing more than educating kids about the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. We're teaching them at home how to be people. We're teaching them how to get along with everybody else, how to respect everyone else. That has to be carried along here. So how or what? And if you even thought about it, if you haven't thought about it, just say, Jim, I haven't thought about it.
So Jim, I can tell you this, I was made aware of your request this morning. I can tell you that some of the murals that were up, I can tell you the board did not know there was memorials, but there were some murals that were up were inappropriate.
I understand.
There was a lot of subliminal language, metaphors, whatnot in those murals, and when it was brought to the attention back then, that's why the remainder were taken down. I spoke to Dr. Tanzi this morning, and she informed me that her and Mr. Fuscola are in the works of trying to come up with something to memorialize these students. So I can tell you that it's a work in progress. All right, and I'm sure someone will get in touch with you once something comes to fruition.
I'd like to be a part of it. I mean, as a parent who's lost a child, I'd like to be a part of it because these are important things. These are a part of our healing. I mean, I used to sneak in here on occasion. I mean, it's been 2 years since they've been down. I've been here in 2 years because we no longer have my track and field meetings here or other meetings that I had here. I used to sneak upstairs, look at it, or pop over to my daughter's locker, which is gone, and just put my hand on it knowing it was hers. It was only hers for 2 months. But that was my way of seeing her. So these things are important to not just myself, but also, again, I speak to, prior to a couple years ago, I used to do a presentation on bullying to the middle school. And I get spoken to now by some of the kids, or excuse me, some of the young adults that I have been, or I've taught on this presentation and how it affected them. So these things have been affected, and these things do affect. Ken, I apologize.
I want to let you know that the moment that you spoke with both Mrs. Miller and Mr. Fuscolo, I received a phone call right away. And I asked them, I also did not know that within the murals were any type of memorial. It wasn't listed anywhere that I would know. And in Mr. Fuscolo's defense, he most likely didn't realize it either because over the years, principals have come in. So we had a conversation, both Mrs. Miller, Mr. Fuscolo, different times. I spoke with Mr. Cassio, and we had said one of the options we talked about is having a special place on our website so that the photos are professionally done, that we would post them on our website so that anybody who went on our website would be able to see the artwork and would be able to then recognize and acknowledge your daughter and other students. We also talked about, because again, the photos are professional, that we would have them printed and we would have a book made, and the book would stay here in the media center, so that anybody would have the opportunity to take a look at that as well, and hope that that there would be people that would take advantage of looking at it.
Mr. Fuscola expressed that to me this morning. He called, I can't applaud the man enough. He's expressed to me everything that you've just explained to me, and I understand that, but there's more. There should be more done. I mean, these are students that were lost at the prime of their lives, prior to graduation, freshman year, during their senior year. I mean, we as a community should do more. I mean, we recognize Krista Moran. Granted, she should be. I mean, you've got a locker that's blocked off before her. My wife and I were discussing this before I came here, and she made a statement. I was not thinking about using it, but maybe I'll just say it anyway. Krista was a valuable part of South Plainfield, tragically lost. Why is she more valuable than my daughter for having something present at the school? It's an interesting question. I'm not looking for an answer for it. I'm just something to think about. You know, I believe something in the school should be done. And I mean, we can do something that, and I know that some of them were not appropriate. You're not going to catch everything. And yes, everybody calls them murals. I call it a memorial, because to me, that's what it was. And if you looked at it, and I can show you the pictures of it, you can't tell me it wasn't. So I understand where you're coming from, and I understand the reasons why for them being taken down. But something more needs to be done. If we're going to educate, let's bring it to the next step.
Thanks, Jimmy. It'll be further discussed, I can assure you.
And like I said, I'd like to be involved in the process. Thank you.
Anybody else? Seeing none. Board member comments. Jimmy?
It's okay.
Yes, thank you. First, I'd just like to congratulate and say thank you to Nancy who extended your contract tonight, and I think that's a wonderful thing for our district. I think she's done a fantastic job. Secondly, I'd like to congratulate Jamie Moran on all of her hard work and her promotion into being the Director of Pupil Services. I think you'll do a fantastic job, and I couldn't be any prouder of you. And I'd also like to just wish everyone a healthy, happy, and safe summer. Enjoy the sun if we ever get it, and thank you.
Anybody else? Sharon?
I attended the high school scholarship program last Wednesday. It was incredible to see all the local organizations, individuals, and others who provided our seniors with scholarships to assist them with their educational pursuits. Thank you to everyone who provided scholarships. There were 125 scholarships handed out to 62 seniors for a total of $82,000.
Anybody else?
Wait,
she got more?
I want to thank the entire staff for a successful 2024-25 school year. We greatly appreciate your dedication to the children of South Plainfield. Our district wouldn't be what it is without all of you. Also, congratulations to the softball and baseball team for becoming sectional champs. And what else I have here? Congratulations to our 8th graders on your upcoming middle school promotion. I hope you get involved and take advantage of all the high school has to offer in way of academics, arts, athletics, and extracurricular activities. The next 4 years will fly by quickly, so enjoy your last years as a South Plainfield student. And lastly, my heartfelt congratulations to the upcoming South Plainfield High School 2025 graduates. You all have the talents and abilities to make this world a better place. Believe in yourselves, be proud of all you've accomplished over the last 4 years. Remember to make the next chapter of your lives count and follow your dreams. I wish you so much happiness and success in the future, in your future endeavors, and remember you will always have a home here, and I just want to wish everybody an enjoyable, fun summer.
Sharon, you got page 5? Anything? Nothing? Bill?
Thank you. Congratulations to the baseball and softball teams. I know their journey ended a little earlier than they had hoped, but it was a nice run. And it's nice to see the support in town for it. Also, all the schools had their spring concerts. I was able to go to the middle school one. And Shannon Madeline, who teaches vocal in grade school, she took 135 students a couple of weeks ago to the Prudential Center for American Youth Voices, and they were part of a chorus of thousands of people. And she's done this for a couple of years, and the kids were really enthusiastic and had a good time with that. In regards to the day of service, I went to Franklin School and participated in a Miles for Marissa for a little bit, and they did a bunch of other things there for artwork and things like that, and it was a very nice day. And in the high school, the day of service, they were asked to send letters to people that support the community. And I'm a member of the library board, and last night they read a couple of emails that some of the students from town sent to the librarians, thanking them for the assistance they give the students and everything else from the town. So the library director, Linda Hansen, said there were a lot of emails. She only gave 2 for us to read at the board meeting. They were very nice. So it's nice to see that the students can acknowledge the work of others in the community. And also good luck to the graduates, whether you're going into college, the military, or right into a career. Good luck, and your time in South Plainfield has set you up for a successful and prosperous life. Thank you.
Anybody else? Yvonne?
Congratulations, Jamie, you deserve this. I just lost my train of thought.
That happens to me all the time.
It really does. Jeez. Well, there's a million things going on in the district, so great job to everyone involved, whether that's athletics, the arts, our community service, our day of service. Thank you to everyone that played a vital role in that, to our students, to our staff. Thank you for the hands-on that you all are playing a vital role in engaging the next generation of leaders and those that want to serve. To our students, if you are graduating, congratulations. If you are returning, congratulations on another successful school year. We're excited to see what you all have in store. And again, to our staff, thank you for all of the amazing work that you do to prepare our students for that next step, wherever they end up. So, as Foscolo and everyone around here says, once a tiger, always a tiger.
Anybody else? Mr. Boat?
I just want to report from this past weekend, we sent 11 athletes down to Special Olympics, New Jersey. Of the 11 athletes, 7 of them are current students, 2 of them are brand new to the team this year. They came home with 5 gold, 8 silver, 11 bronze, and a bunch of participation awards. So it was a good turnout. Not the greatest weather, but it was a good time, and everyone had a lot of fun. So.
Thank you, Mr. Boat. At this time, we're going to executive session. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
At this point, we will, in the executive session, we'll have student hearings and discuss personnel matters. We will take action only on student hearings. Only at this point. Back in about 45 minutes. Thank you.
Don't teach Taha.
I call this meeting back to order. Mr. Rossetti?
Do you want to negotiate me? Go ahead.
So,
all right, I have 2 motions to read, and they're basically identical, but they have different numbers. The first is resolved that for consideration of the appeal held in HIV case numbers 283988, 284010, and 283974, the board affirms the administration's findings and directs the superintendent to provide the parents with a formal written decision, along with information on their right of appeal to the Commissioner of Education. That's 1. Second one is resolved after consideration of the appeal held in HIV case number 292011, the board affirms the finding of HIV and directs the superintendent to provide the parents with a formal written decision, along with information on the right to appeal to the Commissioner of Education. So those 2 motions we can move as one.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Both?
Yes.
Mr. Giannakis?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Pender?
Yes.
Mr. Panisi?
Yes.
Mr. Sesselberg?
Yes.
Mr. Casio?
Yes. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Have a good night.